So what is up, you guys? So today I have a pretty exciting sneaker review that I've been sitting on for a week now. I have my exams because I'm still in university, but exams are over. I finally have some free time, and even though I've been sitting on this for a week or so, this is actually still an early release of the shoe I'm talking about. Of course, you guys can see it from the title. Again, not a sponsor at all, but thank you to StockX for helping me cop this shoe for an awesome price. I talked more in depth on what StockX does in a previous video in my Nike React Element 87 video. If you haven't watched it, go watch that after this one. Now, usually I started off my sneaker videos with a little bit of backstory and banter on why I like the shoe or how I got the shoe. But honestly, I wasn't even sure that I, number one, was able to get the shoe, and number two, that I even wanted the shoe in the first place. I saw it on StockX. It was going for a really good price at the time. I couldn't pass the opportunity. I didn't know when the next opportunity would come up, so I swooped in. And I know I say this a lot about all my shoes. Now that I do have them, I am in love with them, but I do want to get on why I was on the fence of them in the first place in this video. So without further ado, let's talk about the Nike Acronym Air Presto Mid Utility in Racer Pink and Photo Blue. So here we are with the Nike Acronym Air Presto. There are so many things I want to talk about with this beauty. So for those who don't know, Acronym is a streetwear company that focuses on functional tech wear. Nike and Acronym have been working together on a lot of collabs, but personally I know them for their sneaker releases such as the Air Force 1s, the Vapor Max Mach 2s, and of course the previous release of the Nike Acronym Air Presto Mids. So this shoe released in 3 colorways. The first one is the black and gray colorway, second one is the Volt yellow and white colorway, and third, of course, is this baby right here. The Racer Pink and the Photo Blue can be seen on the all neoprene upper of the shoe with the signature Nike swoosh on the toe box, and both colorways are separated by a Volt colored reflective stripe with the Acronym logo written across it. The heel cap, the midfoot cage, and the toe cap is mapped out with the sharp edgy design that you can also see on the Vapor Max Mach 2, as well as Acronym signature tape being placed on different parts of the forefoot of the shoe for added stability and support. Another cool touch about the shoe is actually how you get in and out of it. You do so by pulling down the double zipper found on the collar of the shoe, which separates both the neoprene material of the ankle collar and the tumbled leather material found at the heel, where the heel tab and the zipper laces are found. The zippers have a button that link to the heel tab of the shoe, so you kind of just click it in like this. Don't know why they have it, like, I guess it's for functionality when you pull it up. So if I put in my foot and I pull it up, oh, it's easier. And then you just clip it back on. And so I guess that's how you do that. Actually, this feature is also found on other models of the Air Presto Utility Mid, besides the fact that this model, of course, has the Acronym logos on both sides of the heel. Last but not least, this shoe features the same midsole as any other Air Presto model out there, and features 2 different materials used for the outsole of the shoe. A Duralon outsole found at the ball of the foot, and BRS 1000 material found on the outer heel. Both materials are used for added durability, considering that the shoe is meant to be functional tech wear. Now, this is the part of my video where I give my personal opinion on the shoe and what I think about it. Also, I was able to wear the shoe over the weekend, so I could give you sort of like a on-feet feel or review on the shoe. Again, with any of my review videos, it's not to persuade or prevent you from buying a sneaker. I'm clearly not a fashion or sneaker expert. I'm just a guy who likes kicks. So buy whatever shoe you want to buy, rock whatever shoe you want to rock, do whatever you want, you do you. And my biggest opinion on the shoe, of course, as you guys can already tell, this colorway is just insane. Mostly in a good way, but there is some downsides to it, I guess, for other people. What I mean by that is that it's so bright and out there. The video you guys are seeing now, and probably whatever color correction I'm trying to attempt on this video, seriously underwhelms how truly colorful and beautiful it is in person. And what I mean by its downsides for some people is that it's just so bright and out there that it forces you to make it the centerpiece of whatever outfit you're wearing. Now, I'm the type of person who likes to choose my outfits all together, mix and match, make everything on my body complement each other or maybe even match each other. So like maybe some days something on my shirt will match something on my shoes. So the outfit I wear out on any occasion can affect me personally. It can be a big confidence booster. It can sort of affect the way I feel throughout the day. So I do keep in mind whatever I'm trying to wear, or like I do put some thought into whatever outfit I'm wearing. But that thought process or mentality kind of goes out the window when you're wearing these shoes, because these shoes demand to be the cornerstone of whatever outfit you're wearing on that day. Honestly, I can't think of any other color palette you could wear other than black, white, and gray. The other alternative that I thought of was to match the actual colors on the shoe, but it's already so bright. I feel like it would be too overboard. I understand that there are people like that, like, you know, people who want to stand out, who do anything in their effort to stand out, but that's just not who I am. And I'm totally okay with that. Like I said, you do you do whatever you want. I'm just a guy who likes to blend everything together, make everything work in harmony, that kind of thing. Now, I know what you're thinking. You guys are probably like, oh, then why'd you get it if you don't like standing out so much? And again, my answer for that is just look at this shoe. It's amazing. It's such an awesome shoe. I love how all the colors just, they clash and complement and like just work together at the same time. It's so weird. And the white and black accents on the cage and the midsole kind of just make everything pop even more than it already has. Again, if you're familiar with the Acronym Nike Presto line, this is pretty much the hot lava vault colorway of this generation of shoe. And we all know how that went. I did a little bit of research on my own. In early 2016, when the first generation came out, it sat. It even went below retail, so these retail for 200 bucks. The prices I know now, if you check StockX, like as we speak, it's up there at 700, 800 bucks. The highest ever price I saw was at 900, and that's just insane to me. That's also another cool thing about Acronym as a company. They cater to everyone's fashion sense. So even in the first releases, in this release you have the black and gray colorway, which is kind of like their subtle blending in colorway. Then you have the eye-catching colorway with the white and the yellow. And of course you have this baby, just the all-around eye-dropping, blinding, look at me, pink and blue beauty of a shoe. Just the name of the colorway, Racer Pink and Photo Blue, it's freaking awesome. And from my own personal experience, last Sunday I wore these out for the first time. On a bright sunny day, I couldn't look down at them for more than 5 seconds without risking my eyesight getting worse than they already are, because these guys are so freaking bright. I see this shoe as a double-edged sword, where the pros definitely outweigh the cons, if you could call them cons in the first place. I mean, the only other con that I found so far is that it does stain right away. Like, this is just for me driving my car. I guess the pedal hit the side of my shoe and now there's dirt. But other than that, on feet, this is a really comfy shoe. The first adjective that came into my mind when I put on this shoe was smooth. I don't know why, but maybe it was the neoprene material on the upper, maybe it was just how easy it was getting in and out of the shoe, but walking around just really felt like a fine silk around my foot. This shoe does fit true to size. I've always worn a 12 in my Jordans, in my Adidas, in any other shoe. And as we all know, most Prestos, or at least I think all Prestos, do not come in half sizes. I always did believe that it's better to go up a size rather than go down. Or better yet, if you have the chance to visit your local sneaker shop and try on a pair of any of the regular Air Presto made utilities, then whatever pair you fit in that pair, you'll probably fit in the Acronym Prestos. Another thing I was kind of worried about with this shoe is the fact that it's a mid-cut shoe. Some of the shoes that I have, like my Jordan 4s, my Jordan 3s, even my Element 87s, have this problem where after any of my shoes come in contact with the back of my heel after prolonged walking, constant rubbing, it ends up giving me blisters and rashes, which is a big no-no for me, especially because comfort is the #1 factor I look for in a shoe. But again, this shoe was so smooth, even though it was in constant contact with the back of my heel and my whole ankle for that matter. The material is soft enough that it's comfortable and firm enough that it keeps its shape and it's sturdy, as I feel functional tech wear should. I also bet I get better lockdown on the shoe if I were to tighten the laces. It's just that I love the dead stock knot on this shoe. It kind of makes it look a little bit cooler, so I don't want to tighten it. And again, there isn't a lockdown problem to begin with, so I figured why fix what isn't broken. Overall, I'm really happy I got an early release on this shoe, because after everything I just talked about, comfort wise, style wise, just looking at it in person, having it in hand, come September 20th when all 3 colorways do release, I do know that these will fly off the shelf. So leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on the shoe? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Is there anything you like? Is there anything you don't like about the shoe? Leave a comment down below. Leave a like on the video if you did like it. Check out my Instagram at @albperalta. I post a lot of pictures there, sneaker pictures, travel pictures, pet pictures, puppy pictures, and I do stories almost every day. Shout out again to StockX for helping me cop this pair. Again, not a sponsor, but I do highly recommend them. Check out my other videos on this channel. My previous sneaker video was of the Nike React Element 87s, and my previous video before this one was a blind taste test with my brothers Andrew and Adrian when I made my own homemade Jollibee Chicken Joy. I do travel vlogs, I do challenge videos, I do a lot of random shenanigans on my channel, so please do go ahead and check it out. And if you like it, subscribe to my channel. And with that said, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye guys.